And in the middle of a Thanksgiving dinner, the boy comes over to our place, knock, knock on the door. And that's one rule in our house. We try to, make sure we stayed at the table together while we ate together. And Giovanni says, Mom, you got to answer the door. That's my friend. And I found out what happened. Well, the ministry, decided to kick in and help for him to stay there, but with us for, I think it was a couple months. But our home was a safety home where people could come over when the boys were together, not any other time. But anyway, who does this to children? Like, parents, children are a blessing. The parents even reiterated that. But if they really believe they're a blessing, then don't use some written word that they think they understand to keep those children away from friends. Or if you're going to homeschool your children, you have a backup for your kids. You make sure your children get to have friends and attend somewhere. Or, if you're in a certain religion or not, you make sure they have buddies, comrades, phone calls, access to a phone. Kids shouldn't have to sneak in the middle of the night and call 911 by themselves without, with what happened to this child. I just can't get over it. I can't get over it. I suppose I shouldn't watch things like this, but it does keep us updated when they show these stories. It's just, this is this girl's life. It wasn't a story. It really happened. She's real. Her family's real. All 13 siblings deserved better, and they never got it. And, the mother herself, I think one of the kids said something like, mother changed, father changed her, or daddy changed her, or something like that. I'm thinking, what the heck does that mean? He had an influence on her? Well, she was 16 years old when she got married, I suppose. I mean, people have an influence on each other. I'm married for a long time. I know that. You know that. But in a good way. In a good way. You don't beat on kids. You don't molest kids. You don't, there's certain things. Children to be loved. They need love. That's how kids grow up. They need hugs, lots of hugs. When they don't get them, and they don't have hugs, they're not told they're loved and shown that they're loved, they can't be successful, happy. They're going to have mental health issues. And that is honestly the worst thing in the world to do to a child, is to not love them. When you love them, you protect them. When you love them, you look out for them. You defend them. If a parent did something bad like that, horrific like that, you do whatever you can as a partner, and a parent especially, for those children, and secure their environment. I know about stuff like that. I mean, not trained up, but I gotta be careful what I say. But anyway, I will pray for people. I don't care who it is, whatever, but there are certain situations that are harder to forgive than others. I'm going to clean this side now. As you can see, it's a state. But wow. There's some really messed up people out there. If I can speak. Got me so angry. I was just like, to go clean. Kind of from a movie, but if you didn't get, that's okay. Oh, what was the name of that movie? Blast from the Past, yeah. The mother gets so neurotic with being angry, she starts to have to clean everything and wipe things down. Kind of how I feel at the moment right now. Cleaning just sort of helps me get more grounded and focused. But I thought I'd mention it because I feel like, especially nowadays, schools are pumping their kids full of shit. And yeah, I'm mad, I'm swearing, oh well, get over it. We need to be there for children, no matter what age. no matter what circumstance. Be there for the children. Speak up. People are, doing nasty things to children. There's so much pedophilia going on. It's just like, what the fudge? Help the kids. Be there for the kids. Prevent people from being around children like that. Prevent it. Report it if you see it or if you know about it, or a kid comes to you and says, hey, so-and-so is doing this or doing that, and it's inappropriate and wrong. Report it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the law. Embrace it. They're there to help. The only thing you can't do is if they're, transgenders now are allowed to do their dance at school. That's okay. Yeah. Say what you want about my belief system, but anybody who says that's okay, there's something wrong with their melon. Gay is different. Transgender in front of children, completely inappropriate. I'm going to speak out. I don't care if I get charged for it. I don't care if the cops come for me and arrest me. Good. It'll be a good thing to go down for. Speak up for the little kids, man, because they need it. They really do. I wouldn't want my children growing up in today's cryptic world full of, this nonsense. Got butter in two things. One in a plate that gets in the microwave. Oh, great. Well, you're all coming back this way. Looks like I got a few things to wash here. Anyway, I know not all my videos are going to be of stuff like this, but just be a good neighbor. If you hear a whole lot of hooting and hollering, or a woman being abused, or a man being abused, or a child being abused, for heaven's sake, call 911. My kid was in the middle of all that abuse going on, and she had the balls to do it. It takes it to, to get help. Like, wow. I tell you, but I have no problem. Oh, I just want to say so much. The violent side of me is popping out. How do you do? I know I do that a lot, because that's a Rasputia voice. Watch Norbit. Watch Norbit. Be a Rasputia in this world. It might help save people. Zero tolerance. Zero tolerance. Well, this is by no means done, and getting that stand mixer today. It's a Sunbeam, because we're going to be doing a bunch of videos on done through the decades, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and I'm going to be using vintage products, items. And there's the, oh, this is vintage. Hey, Bessie's. And I know I talk a lot about her, don't I? And I had a set of those years ago. I talked about that. I'm going to get a cup out. I need a big cup. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm not doing that. One second. I need to put the fan on. Oh, I think I'm going to have decaf. Might be a good idea, right? Uh-huh. I have to search. Here we go. Here's the decaf. So, yeah, I'm gonna have that tea. Just pouring it right now. I need it. Oh gosh. There we go. going to be doing a video on cleaning here. And getting ready for the sunbeam that's coming, which I can't wait for. Oh, hey. There is something I'm going to go through with you. Does that make any sense? Yes, it does. I've been collecting old recipes, been talking about it more because I've been going through them. And by the way, my herbs in my garden are great. I'm not doing any garden videos, it's not my thing. I just don't feel like it. I feel like I do enough. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, gonna have this tea. Gotta go do the treadmill again. I'll see you soon. Take care.